The moral licensing effect. There's a quiet bargain the mind likes to make. You do something good, and somewhere inside, a permission slip is written. A license to relax standards, to bend rules, to justify what comes next. This is the moral licensing effect, the psychological tendency to allow ourselves questionable behavior after we have done something virtuous. 1. When good deeds become moral credit, the moral licensing effect begins with a simple internal calculation. I've earned this. I've been good. I deserve a break. A moral action is performed, helping someone, donating, speaking up, behaving ethically, and instead of reinforcing values, it quietly lowers the bar for future behavior, not consciously, automatically. 2. Morality as a mental ledger. The mind treats morality like a balance sheet. Good deeds add credit. Bad deeds subtract it. When a balance feels positive, self-control weakens. The mind reasons, I'm still a good person, and that belief becomes protection against self-criticism. 3. Why identity matters more than behavior. The moral licensing effect is not about actions. It is about identity. Once people see themselves as moral, they feel less pressure to act morally in every moment. The identity replaces the effort. I'm the kind of person who cares. I'm ethical. I stand for the right things. And that self-image absorbs contradictions. 4. Where the effect appears. The moral licensing effect appears everywhere. Someone donates to charity, then behaves selfishly. A company promotes ethics, then cuts corners. A person speaks against injustice, then ignores harm close to home. The good act becomes cover. 5. Why the effect feels reasonable. This bias persists because it feels fair. Effort deserves reward. Sacrifice deserves relief. But morality is not depleted by use. It weakens when it is treated like currency. Ethics are not a transaction. 6. The illusion of consistency. Moral licensing creates the illusion of consistency. The person believes, my values are intact, even when behavior shifts. The discomfort is muted because identity remains untouched. Self-image protects self-justification. 7. Collective moral licensing. Groups experience this effect too. Nations, organizations, movements. Past virtue becomes justification for present harm. We've done enough. We've already proven ourselves. We're on the right side. And accountability fades. 8. The cost of moral shortcuts. The danger of moral licensing is not the single bad choice. It is the pattern. Small compromises accumulate. Values erode quietly, without dramatic collapse. Integrity dissolves politely. 9. Interrupting the effect. Awareness weakens the moral licensing effect. Ask, would this feel acceptable without the good deed before it? Am I acting or compensating? Is my identity doing the moral work for me? Ethics require consistency, not credit. 10. Closing reflection. The moral licensing effect reveals a difficult truth. Feeling moral is not the same as acting morally. This is Ethiax, where psychology meets responsibility, and responsibility begins when past virtue is no longer used to excuse present behavior.